Seems like just yesterday. Back when I was a younger, slightly better looking young man, we did an episode of Blue Collar Woodworking on the Worksharp 3000. I paid for it out of my own pocket. I used it with my own tools in my own workshop and fell head over my own heels in love with it. Since then, so many people have watched that episode that Stumpy Nubs and the Worksharp have become a legendary duo in the woodworking world. Like Starsky and Hutch, Turner and Hooch, something else witty and something equally witty. I've had a chance to use all sorts of sharpening tools and accessories. I've sharpened every sort of blade on every sort of system until I've shaved every bit of hair from my arms, legs, and washboard abs. And I always come back to the same system, the Worksharp, because I believe that when you weigh all the factors, it's hands down the best in its class. You think that's saying too much? Oh, I'll back it up. First, let's talk features. Chisels have never been easier to sharpen. You don't even need a jig. You just walk over to the chisel port and with a few plunges, you are honing the bevel and removing the burr from the back at the same time. You don't even have to worry about the alignment because there's an adjustable fence keeping everything straight. Come on, admit it. You work with dull tools because you're too lazy to stop a project and go sharpen. Well, lazy is Worksharp's middle name. That didn't come out right. Both the 2000 and the 3000 model accommodates our lazy side with that unique chisel port. The 2000 accepts chisels up to 1 5/8 inch wide, and it's set at 25 degrees. But the 3000 model takes it all the way up to 2 inches, and you can switch between precise bevel angles with positive stops every 5 degrees. You know, I respect the lady woodworkers among us who have to deal with things like childbirth and whatnot, but there is no pain in this world that comes even close to the feeling you get when you overheat your best chisel on a grinder. Both models take care of that with a built-in heat sink right underneath the chisel port. And they both have slow speed motors. The 2000 spins at 1750 RPM, half the speed of a regular bench grinder. And the 3000 slows that all the way down to 580 RPM. You almost have to try hard if you're going to overheat something. Another thing I love about the Worksharp is how fast and easy it is to change grits. The Worksharp 2000 comes with a double-sided plastic disc, and the 3000 comes with both plastic discs and glass discs. By using multiple discs, you can have multiple grits on hand to swap on and off in seconds. Let me tell you something about that black plastic slotted disc. When I first heard that you could look through the sandpaper and actually see the material as it's coming off, I said, burn it, that sounds like witchcraft. But it's actually one of the coolest features of the Worksharp. It's even got a cool name, Edge Vision. This is especially handy for sharpening gouges and turning tools freehand. I've tried to sharpen freehand with all sorts of systems, and it takes a lot of practice. This see-through wheel thing is awesome. You can do this with both models, but the Worksharp 3000 has twice as much room underneath to maneuver larger tools. This sucker's really making it hard for me to put off sharpening anything anymore. Let me tell you, there's a lot to like about both the 2000 and the 3000 model. So choosing the right one for you, that might be a challenge. So here's my take on it. The Worksharp 2000 is designed for grinding and sharpening around the house or on the job site. It has less capacity and adjustability and fewer accessories. It's more compact, it has industrial grade plastic housing, and a slow speed 1/5 horsepower motor. The Worksharp 3000 is designed specifically for fine woodworking. It has larger capacity and adjustability and more available accessories. It also has a 1/5 horsepower motor, but it runs at an ultra slow speed and comes with a metal housing and a cast metal top. Since I have them both, I can tell you that the Worksharp 3000 is well worth the extra cost. But if it's just not in your budget right now, the Worksharp 2000 can still be a great sharpening system for a woodworker. Either way, they both make the cut as some of my favorite things.